Hi guys! At the moment, I don't know what it is, every time I try and film a video, it just goes horribly wrong. I mean, I've just got in, it's getting dark already, and I'm wanting to film this video for you for Friday, which hopefully you are watching this on Friday. Hopefully this has all gone well. Manny's going absolutely crazy, won't calm down, so I have to put the heater on, so if you can hear that. Whir in the background, it's the lesser of two evils, trust me. And then I kept just not knowing what I was saying when I was beginning the video. Finally was kind of on a bit of a smooth tack, and then the postman came to the door. Excellent. However, I'm pretty excited about this post, so I thought I would show you it. It'll be kind of a currently loving / mini haul, because I just bought some new sunglasses and I'm so excited about them, and I will link them below in case they are still in the sale. Because they are Miu Miu. I've never owned anything from Miu Miu before. It's like Prada's little sister. So they're like, you know, designer sunglasses. I was really excited about them, but I got them for more like a Ray-Ban kind of price. So I don't think I would have paid full price for these. I got about £100 off. But I have to show you because I have never had anything so exquisitely boxed for a pair of sunglasses. So the box itself is like a full-on, this isn't even the case, this is just the box that it came in. I love it already. And then the actual camera case, the actual sunglasses case, looks like this. Unreal. So it's got a little pouch. I'm not 100% sure, is the pouch like in case you want to use the pouch instead of the case? I don't know 100%, but wow. And then the sunglasses, prepare yourselves because some of you will hate these. They look like this. I haven't taken the tag off yet because I haven't even tried them on. We'll see. Oh my god. They are insane. But I'm absolutely keeping them. I'm fully expecting this to divide you in the comments, but I love them a lot. So I'll link to that sale below because I only bought them yesterday and they've arrived today. They are amazing. They said that they were silver, and it does even say that they're silver kind of on the tag, but they look kind of more bronze to me. I don't know. They're not particularly silver, and I kind of expected because they were silver that this would be silver as well, but it's not. I don't know. But it's my only big sales purchase in the January sales this year. I haven't gone crazy at all, and that was a total, I was looking for some stuff in like Nordstrom stores in America thinking, could I treat myself for something for my birthday? And then I randomly happened upon those in a UK store and was like, yes, I think so. I've coveted those for ages, so £100 off is a really good deal. The other thing, I'm going to show you these, but they're going back because it's insane. The other thing, I ordered these, they're Steve Bannon boots. What are they called? Yale, I think. Yes, Yale. And I ordered them from Next. Next do loads of brands. I've also ordered a leather jacket from Next. Whether it ever arrives, we'll see. But again, both were really good deals, but like could come at any time in weeks to come. But I ordered these, they only just arrived. Unfortunately, they're not a UK size 5, they're a US size 5. So I absolutely love them. But one, there's no zip down the side, so even if I could maybe squeeze my foot in there, it's not happening because I actually have to squeeze it right down there, which is very difficult. But I don't think I could actually squeeze my foot into them anyway. So I love them, but they're going back. But I wanted to show you them because maybe you can still find them. I don't know. Again, I will try to find a link below. Also, please go and check out the video that I filmed for Mum's Eye View with Manny, who is currently being really good down here. And we did a little puppy haul, which I will link below. Please go and check that out. Subscribe to the Mum's Eye View channel. As always, I really appreciate your support with that. But if you have puppies, or if you just like puppies, I think you'd enjoy the video. Moving on from my impromptu haul, let's talk about what I'm actually currently loving. I'm going to just move this because I feel like it's going to get really dirty. Let's not dirty the box that the case came in. Insane. Yeah, I've got this, in case you didn't see the videos last year, in case you're new to my channel, this is basically going to replace my monthly favourites this year. It's not going to be on a monthly basis, it's just going to be ad hoc, as and when I feel like there are a few products that I really want to talk about. I don't want to feel like I have to have loved them for a month to talk about them. You know, if I'm using it right now and I really enjoy it, then I want to talk about it. My tastes change, I might want to go a different way with a trend or a colour, and by the end of the month I might forget that I loved something at the beginning of the month, and so this feels more organic to me and I prefer to do it this way. So in case you were wondering, this is what it's all about, and this one's going to be a bit of an all-encompassing favourites. It's not just going to be beauty favourites. So first of all, candle stuff. Last year I absolutely was completely obsessed with candles, and in our previous house, we moved last year, in our previous house I realised that the dirt and the soot that was on our walls because of candles. In this house, I tried to be a bit more careful when we moved, and then I realised how bad it was. I mean, we were only here for a couple of months. I took a picture off the wall and there was a really obvious line where the picture had been. At one point there was a candle that made a mark up the wall. We've just painted, we need to put another coat on, but we are kind of grey, you may notice. The colour has gone back to our old house colour. It is Alfie from B&Q, in case anyone's wondering, but we are back to our original grey colour of our old house. Feels like home again. But I'm really trying to phase out the candles. So since we painted, I've not done any candles at all. My plan is to buy some of those. I don't want like electric candles or whatever, flameless candles. They don't do anything for me. But I thought I might get some battery operated fairy lights and put them in some things, you know, for the glow that I really like. But what I'm going to do instead is get all my candles that I really love. This was one of my absolute favourites, the La Montagne Alfredo's Cafe. Love this. I can't even tell you what it is about it that I love. It says black tobacco, coffee and brandy. It's such an amazing smell and it's very masculine, but I absolutely love it. So I'm going to basically put hot water. People say you can freeze it, but I always feel a bit weird about putting glass in the freezer. Put boiling hot water in a candle, leave it for however long, normally overnight, just to be on the safe side. And the wax floats to the top, you can pop it out. And then you can, you know, clear out the candle, use it, whatever you want, throw it away. But I'm going to get all of the wax melts, effectively, that I've created from the candles that I really, really enjoy. I'm going to throw the rest of the candles away. And I'm going to start using this. This is just kind of a placeholder because I don't want to unplug the whole thing. But this, I believe it was Glade. I will again try to link it below. It wasn't expensive, maybe like £10 or something. But it's an electric burner. And a few people said they didn't like the idea of an electric burner when I mentioned it in a vlog because they like to put their like oil burner or like, what? Candle burner thing. They like to put this thing in the freezer to pop it out, and you wouldn't be able to do that with an electric one. You can actually wash this completely standalone from the electric thing, so I would highly recommend it. Again, a couple of people said they didn't think that you got as strong a scent from the electric burner, but I think it's great, and I'm going to try to phase out candles this year because, I mean, if you think of the dirt that it's, the soot that is on my walls, and I was doing all the stuff you were supposed to do, trimming the wick and making sure that the flame didn't get too high, all that stuff I learned last year. If you think of the dirt that was and the soot that was ending up on my walls, what are we inhaling? It was kind of freaking me out a little bit. So we'll see. I am just about to go to America, so the Bath and Body Works pull, the struggle will be real, but I'm hoping that they do some kind of wax melts. You guys tell me. I'm hoping I can get something that I can use in a wax burner instead of a candle, but I don't know. Candles are going to be kitchen things from now on. I'll burn a candle in the kitchen if I really want to burn that candle, but in the living room I'm going to try and avoid them. Another non-beauty thing I have here is Decaf Tea. This is another thing that started at the beginning of the year with my kind of resolutions, I suppose. I'm trying to get more sleep. It's not the same as regular tea. I expected it to taste the same as regular tea and it really, really doesn't. It tastes, if you've ever had red bush tea, it kind of tastes like that. No, it's almost like a little bit sweeter. I have my tea quite weak but black, so I don't have anything else included in it affecting the taste. My friend came around yesterday and I gave her this with milk and sugar as she drinks her normal tea, and she said it tasted exactly the same, so we'll see. But if you drink black tea like me, I think you'll recognise the difference in the taste. However, I'm definitely sleeping better at night. I'm trying not to drink as much like fizzy pop and stuff during the day. Hard when I'm at work, but that's only 2 days a week. In the week, I'm drinking fizzy water, normal tea during the day, and then say after 4 or 5 o'clock at night, I'm drinking this. And it is definitely having an impact on how well I sleep. So I would highly recommend giving it a go and switching to decaf in the evening if you drink a lot of tea like me, because I think that's probably to blame for a lot of the reason that I wasn't sleeping as well as I should have been. I blamed lots of other things, and I think maybe I just wasn't considering how much caffeine I was taking in every evening by drinking so much tea. I have a few makeup products that keep jumping out of my hands right now. 2 are Freedom and 2 are Maybelline. We'll talk about the Maybelline ones first of all. One is the Creamy Mattes, what is this called? Creme de Rose Colour Tattoo. I've talked about the Creamy Beige one before, but the Creme de Rose one, I think this is supposed to be a dupe for one from MAC. I can't remember what that one is right now. But it's just kind of a nude colour. It's like a, I thought it would be more pink. You can't really even see it, can you? Just. But on my skin tone, it just kind of blanks out everything colour-wise on my lids and leaves a really nice finish. Doesn't really crease too badly. I always find, you know, I can't say it never creases. Unless I put a primer underneath, I'll get some kind of creasing with all products. But this is pretty good as it goes. I never use these as a base to my eyeshadow if I'm looking for a crease-proof finish. I always use a primer if I'm worried about it, but 9 times out of 10 I don't use a primer, I just don't really care. But I've been using this on its own when I do my liquid liner, which has been frequently. Today I don't actually have that, I have something else on which I'll show you in a second. But I've really been enjoying this. The matte ones of these are my absolute favourite. I just don't think, unless it was a special colour, I don't think I'd bother with the ones from MAC at all. I really like the formula of those. There's so many colours of them now. It's really only the ones that are a bit special or have got a bit of, you know, glitter or something to them I might go for, but otherwise, meh. The lip colour that I have on today is the Colour Drama Pencil from Maybelline. The colour is Keep It Classy. I have a few of these, and one thing I do want to mention is this is absolutely the best formula. I've got a nude one, I forget what the colour is, but it's really dry, a little bit gritty, not my favourite at all. And I have a coral one which I love, but it's not as opaque and creamy. So this is definitely my favourite formula. They definitely do differ from colour to colour. So don't get one of them and think, oh, I won't like this colour because I don't like the formula, because I think this is the best one. Otherwise, 2 Freedom products. One I've raved and raved about, and I've absolutely hit pan on now. I can't remember the last time I hit pan on a product that wasn't like a face powder. Can you see that? I've actually hit pan on something, and I haven't even had it for all that long. This is not even 6 months, I don't think. Amazing. This is the Pro Highlight in Ambient, and I wear this all the time. At the moment, this is all I'm wearing on my cheeks. It has a hint of colour. You wouldn't think from in the pan, but it does have a hint of colour. I have nothing on at all, and I really just sweep it. I sweep a little bit from there, and then I focus it on that area. And it's just enough for me, not too glowy. I feel like I can go to work and not worry that I'm like disco ball. And it's even enough, or just not enough rather, that I feel like I can put it all over my face and get a really nice glow. Beautiful when I'm filming videos as well, because obviously then I don't worry so much about how glittery look in the sunshine, but it does give me that really lit look, which people comment on a lot. I really love that. If you were to buy one product from Freedom, I would recommend it was that one. And the other thing I've been using a lot is this, which is a matte eyeshadow. The colour is Nude 209. Nude just means there's kind of a neutral kind of range or line from them. They have brights, they have metallics, loads of different ones, and this one's from the Nude line. And it's just a matte brown, but it is so pigmented. I have a very similar colour, I forget the colour, but a very similar colour in my palette from MAC. Nowhere near the pigmentation of this one. This is amazing, and I use this just to kind of do a bit of a smoky winged out something when I do not a lot on my eyes. If I'm not super confident that morning, if I'm in a bit of a rush and I don't want to do liquid liner, I can do a bit of a smudgy wing with this, and it works really well. I've been using this a lot recently. I do also have a video, if you want to watch it, which I'll link below, using this on the Freedom channel. I've just had a serious paddy with my camera. Paddy, is that like a colloquialism? Are people not going to know? I've had a tantrum with my camera because it's got so dark suddenly that I tried to refocus my camera and it didn't know where I was. Yeah, it's 4:10. Winter blogger problems. So I'm going to try and whiz through the remaining products that I wanted to talk about. One thing doesn't really need a tremendous amount of chatter, and it's the Peaches and Clean from Soap & Glory. I am completely back in love with this. It's great if you use it as a cleanser, but use it on, leave it on for like a couple of minutes so it tingles a little bit more, and it can just do absolute wonders. I will leave it on for ages till my face is practically sore. I know it's terrible, but I don't care. It totally like burns away a layer of skin or something. I don't know what it does, but it does something amazing, and it makes my skin feel so smooth. If you have dry or sensitive skin, use a tiny bit of this somewhere first of all, just to check whether or not you're actually going to be allergic to it. That's all I'm going to say. But it does amazing things for me. If you're kind of good with acids and stuff and chemical exfoliation, that'll be great for you, and it's a fraction of the price of some of the masks and cleansers that you can get. Okay, I had to move closer to the window because it is getting beyond a joke dark. A weird thing, forgot this, weird thing that I want to kind of mention but don't want to mention because it's expensive is the Glam Glow, what are these called? Bright Mud Eye Treatments. I've had 2 of these from TK Maxx now. I wouldn't pay full price for them, but if you can find them in TK Maxx, or if you find them online somewhere, cut price, I would highly recommend them. At first, I didn't really think that they did anything, but they absolutely do. If you've got those kind of dehydration lines, or just really fine lines around here, really plumps them out. I'm not sure whether or not it does anything amazing for dark circles, but if you just kind of want everything around that area to feel and look a little bit smoother, it definitely does that. Also, you get pods like, I mean, this was, RRP is £36 and I got this for $14.99. $14.99 I'd recommend it, $36.99 not so much. The pods look like this, and to get like your money's worth, I would definitely say that you can make one of the 2 pods stretch over both eyes. So you'll get twice as many for your money effectively. Another thing that I have been really enjoying since Christmas has been the Pomegranate Noir cologne from Jo Malone. I've used like that much of it. This came in the tester set. It's the kind of fragrance combining set my friend Kaz bought me for Christmas, and I absolutely love this one. I think she bought it for me knowing that, one, I wanted to test a few different ones, but also this was the one that I had my eye on, and I don't think I would have ever actually bitten the bullet and purchased this one because I wasn't 100% sure whether or not I was going to love it, but I do, and I would definitely buy the full price one of this one now. I can't wait. Let me just... I have no idea. I'm assuming it smells like pomegranates in the dark. I don't know. Rubbish it scents, but it's such an unusual smell. Definitely kind of more of an evening smell or a winter smell, but I wear it all the time and I don't really care. Last thing I wanted to talk about is this, which was another gift. This arrived this week or last week from Emma from ItsEmChannel, who I will probably not link below, so please go ahead and search her on YouTube, ItsEmChannel. And she sent me this as kind of a belated Christmas, early birthday present, and it's the Mr. Kate book. If you are not aware of Mr. Kate, she is a YouTuber, she is hilarious, she is pretty much everything that I wish I was in a YouTuber. She's just awesome. I can't even explain what Mr. Kate is. It's all DIY and crafty, but she looks awesome and she's very kind of personal style. Just go ahead and watch some of her videos and you will love them. I started watching, I think I found her when she did the OMG We Bought a House series, which I love, and I watch every single episode of that, but she also does kind of home makeovers and stuff. And it's kind of, I suppose, really what we would have loved Style on Toast to have been. If we had the kind of means to do that, if we lived closer, if we had kind of places that we could do up. In an ideal world, we would have loved Style on Toast, our collab channel, to become something like that. But I think that was kind of delusions of grandeur because there was no way we could have pulled that off. Maybe in the future we could do something like that, but in the meantime we will watch her and kind of live vicariously. Her videos are awesome and her book is great. I'll talk more about this in a blog post. I'm going to review it when I've read the entire thing, but so good. Not just DIY, not your average YouTuber book at all. I absolutely love it. I think one of the chapters is called something like I used to babysit my stepmom. It's so good. I think if you watch one of her videos you will want this book. So that's it for today's video, and I'm now sitting in darkness. How great is that? But hopefully you were able to see some of this video. It wasn't all completely dark. And my next video I'll try to film in daylight hours. I'll see you then. Bye. He's a French bulldog crossed with a pug, so he's a frog. Or a frog as my children call him. Because of the kind of breed that he is, he keeps trying to peek over